Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is July 25th. It is a Saturday. The trading week in the stock market has closed. I'm going to be updating everyone where I'm at on my portfolio, what's going on with my cash secured puts, what's going on with my covered calls. Did I close any trades? Did I make any new trades? Let's dive right into it. Let's take a look over here. I added a column called realized income. I feel like I should let everyone know what I've been closing my trades at. Right now, this is my total income if I held to maturity, but some of them I felt I could close early. So let's take a look at AMD. As you can see, my total projected income was $282. I ended up closing it out within 3 days at $131. If we look at IWM, again, this was supposed to be monthly. So within 3 days, I closed it at a little over 50% profit. IWM, this was weekly. I ended up closing it again slightly above 50% profit with just a few days. Let's take a look at what that looks like. If we go to AMD, as you can see here, $50 put, sell to open, 2 contracts, 141 fill price. I made $282, but I closed it early. This is around 50%. As you see, this says sell to open, this says buy to close. This is me closing out the previous trade. I didn't hold it until it expired. I wanted to cash in what I've made. So I bought this, I sold this July 20th. I bought it back, I closed it, I crystallized my gains 2 days later, $144. Let's take a look at IWM. Same thing, sell to open, 2 contracts, I made $204. But then 3 days later, I ended up buying it at more than 50% profit. I bought it back at $84. So these are the 2 I've closed out. These are my realized income. I still have these remaining ones unrealized. We'll see what happens. I never ended up doing any trades on Neo or Virgin Galactic. I was just too afraid. But let's take a look at what Bank of America looks at currently. Bank of America. As you can see here, everything is negative because I'm selling options, I'm not buying. I'm trying to earn extrinsic value. Every option I sold has no intrinsic value. I sold it out of the money. So everything I'm earning is extrinsic value. I'm earning time decay. So let's take a look. Bank of America. I keep wanting to say Bank of Canada because of the C. 7 contracts. I bought it at $51 and now it's worth $27. So my unrealized gains right now are $168, and this will continue to increase as we move closer to August 21st. That's the expiration date. Then we have Square. Square didn't move as much. Bought it at $195. Right now it's at $167. It's still out of the money. This is all external value. This is all time value that I'm earning. $56, not bad. What is next? If we look at TD, we have 5 contracts here. TD Bank for my put. Not much. I'm up $40. Like I bought at $58 here, and now it's trading at 50, but I still see this slowly moving down. I don't see us hitting $58 for TD. Right now it's at 61, but if it does, this is one of the ones I don't mind accepting assignment, so I would just hold it and sell covered calls. Where are we? Air Canada, this one hurt. 30 contracts. I ended up getting 53 cents per contract, but look at what it's trading at, 62 cents right now. I mean, this is just timing. The volatility increased. Air Canada slightly went down, so now my unrealized loss is $284, but it's not in the money. It hasn't hit 15. As you can see here, my put is for 15, and right now it's at 16.80. So I still have time. I'm not gonna close this out. I'm gonna earn, the more time goes by, the more I'll earn the extrinsic value. Let's go on. So this was all my cash secured puts. Let's see what's going on with the covered calls. Covered calls, I closed none of them. I don't mind if these get assigned away. So I don't really, I'd like to get maximum profit on this. I don't mind if it gets called away. I would just buy it back. But let's take a look at what they look like. Air Canada, I sold 2 covered calls, earning, this is not earning much, earning $42, and then now it's worth 15. It's worth 30, like 2 times the $15. Afria, This is a big one. 10 contracts at $35 each. Now it's worth 30, so I'm unrealized gain of $50. I don't foresee it hitting $8, so I'm just gonna earn the full amount here. TD, I ended up making a good move on TD. I sold 2 contracts for 64 for $150, 150 Canadian, and now it's currently worth 13 cents each, so $26. I can buy this back and earn 124, but I don't foresee, you know what? It might make sense to close this early, because for the next 3 weeks, all I'm gonna earn is a maximum $26. So why not close it early and sell a covered call further out? I might do that. Last one, my last covered call is Weed Canopy. Okay, I went backwards here. I mean, I'm only earning a potential $85 here. This is not big news, but it's still income nonetheless. So within 1 week, it's already down. I'm already earning more than 50% of the value, but I don't foresee it hitting $27. I'm gonna earn the full amount. I'm just gonna hold it. I don't mind if it gets called away. Now, these are my covered calls, cash secured puts. I wanna show everyone my real money maker has been credit spreads. I was trying to film myself selling credit spreads on AMD and SPY, but it takes so much time just sitting around and waiting that it doesn't make the video very interesting. I did film myself selling a SPY credit spread on Friday. I sold a 316 and I bought a 311 strike. I'm hoping I can show a snippet of that here while just talking over it, but let me show you what it looks like. If we go executions, if we go AMD. So let's take a look at these two. Buy to open, a call of 75. Sell to open, a call of 70. This is my vertical spread. I made $600 selling the 70 call, and my protection, I paid $240 for it. So if we do, let me do it on the calculator here. So if we do 600 minus 240, I made $360 on this, but take a look at what happened. If we look at AMD, it shot up 16.5% that day, which is insane. So it was slowly going up, and look at where I set this line. This line was at $70. This is when my first leg would be breached. So AMD ended up hitting $69.92. So in theory, in actuality, I didn't earn $360. Take a look at this. Buy to close. I closed this $70 leg for $120 because I was afraid. So if we take another $120, I earned $240 minus commissions. Let's say, I think it was $40 in commissions. I made $200 on this spread. But like going back here, you can see it never touched $70. It never breached it. So I didn't have to close this out. I didn't have to do this trade. I could have walked away with the additional $120. I could have made $320, but I did get scared. I didn't want to play it a little safe. It got dangerously close. So I'm okay with making $200 on this. It was only 2 days. Let's take a look. I sold it on the 22nd. I bought it back on the 24th. Within 2 days, $200. Not bad. Let's take a look at the other one I did. Now, if you remember one of my previous videos, SPY has 3 expirations a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I trade vertical spreads on SPY every week, 3 times a week. So let's take a look at what I did. If we look at SPY yesterday, it was trading within this range. It was kind of trading between, this is 321 max and 319 low. So look where I set my line at. Oh man, I gotta go further. Boom, 316. I was selling a way out of the money spread at 316 and it didn't even come close. So let's take a look at what it looks like. See how, notice how this didn't come close, so I didn't have to close this out. I'm making more money on this. Let's take a look. What's kind of annoying about Questrade, it filled it. See here, it went 20, 15, 15 for 50 contracts total. I'll put another snippet up of what the total contract looks like when I'm pressing buy or when I'm pressing sell, just so you can see the total 50 contracts. But let's calculate this. So this is 220 plus 165 plus 165. This is how much I made selling 316 puts. I sold 50 316 puts. Now I bought 311 as my protection. So then we go minus 40, minus 30, minus 30. I made $450. Minus commission, I can't remember commissions. Let's say I made $400 on this, but take a look. 724, and it expired that day. As you can see, nothing says buy to close here. Well, except this one. This was a previous one. I didn't have to close these out because it didn't come close to my strike. It didn't come close to one of my legs. So I made $400 profit. This is my main money maker. This is like my day trading for the week. But let's take a look at what July looks like. I keep track of every trade I do by month, even by week as well. This is 1 week. Let's take a look. In end of June, I made $445. June, I had $3,700. Most of it is US dollars. As you can see here, I had a small loss in Canadian, but it doesn't make sense for me to convert because I'm not taking this out. I'm keeping this in my account. So let's just make this a little easier. 3,700, let's call it a mix of US and Canadian. But then July, the additional cash that hit my account was $48.52. But a lot of these, if you remember, are cash secured puts. So I didn't technically earn this. I don't consider it earned until I close it out. So my realized income so far as of July 25th is around 1,800 US. My unrealized around 2,900. So here, these are my realized because I closed this out. These are all realized. Take a look at this. These are all my vertical spreads. Everything here in US dollars, everything was realized. So I'm at 1,800, like 1,870. If I sell more cash secured puts if I sell more vertical spreads next week, I'm hoping to turn this into 2,500 while earning more unrealized income with the cash secured puts. I think that's it for this week on my slight update. I might make a video on Monday explaining what I'm going to do for the week, if I'm going to open up any new positions. If not, let me know if you guys want more detail in the video on how to actually make the spreads, how to actually make the trades. If you want, I could actually release some of my live trading videos. It is kind of boring because it's a lot of waiting. I'm trying to wait until SPY hits my desired strike, or let's say like I'm trying to figure out what SPY is doing. Like if we reset this, I try to sell vertical spreads like before 11. So I'm waiting to see what's happening throughout the day, and then I'm trying to pick my entry point. Like I didn't want to sell a 326. Look, if you look at Friday, you're like, oh, it'll never hit 326. Look how far away it is. But it was at 326, 327 yesterday. So I wasn't comfortable. It was just a lot of waiting. But yeah, let me know if you want some of that. Please, these are crude videos, not a lot of thinking in place, just me winging it off the top. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me know if you want more detail. Tune into my next option series video. Thanks, guys.